Yeah, it's your boy MB. What's up? What's happening? Live in the color. What's up? Who out there, man? Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know who out there, man. Mm. First thank God for the day. Uh, boy, y'all see? Did you see what I did with them DDs? I mean, with them Cosmos. Woo, did you see it? Did you see what I did with that Cosmos? Yes, Lord. Let me get to this channel, man, so I see y'all comment. It's Q&A, and I'm answering any questions about them Cosmos, man, because they do what they do, man. Let me view my channel here. First, let's get about 10, 15 people to chime in, man. And then let's do what we do, baby. Let's do what we do. MBE live, baby. It's a minute since I've been on here for y'all. What's good? What's up, Corey? Welcome back, baby. Welcome back. Ain't nothing to change. Got me a new king. I don't know how long you been gone, but got a new king, man. That Cosmos, this boy right here. He did it. He did it. This is my second go around with him. Uh, just playing with him in the background a lot. And then I noticed about what he had. You know, he had that same motor structure that the C7 that I love so much had. I love that Crossfire C7. Dude named Roger. I always call him Paul. Come to find out the dude name is Roger. No wonder he never answered the call when I called there, whatever. I never could get him about on the phone, but he probably won't talk to me anyway, because he probably kept saying, who the hell is this Paul dude you keep talking about, man? So I seen Roger for the first time. I seen him on the Carlos Rodriguez, and they doing that signal sub testing thing. Yeah, I seen him up there. And they look real crazy to wear a hat like this. What style was that? Dunce look. But that was the first time I seen him. And I like, okay. I wish I could get a message to him and say, hey man, you need to bring that C7 back out. I still got my C7 over there too. But anyway, he got this got that same motor. That same motor. Same exact same motor. Except he fixed the problem that the Crossfire had, and I think that's why they discontinued the line. Maybe, I don't know. But this motor, remember if you watched the Kicker Show was telling y'all that the height of a motor doesn't really matter all so much. The topography of the surface area is the most important thing. Remember on the Kicker Show, I think it was just past, it was on the 23rd. Uh, okay, you still trying to, oh, maybe, did you get a box from me? We know you got the box from me now. Maybe you didn't get your power right, but they could possibly do it. But anyway, back to that. Kicker said that a surface area, and I knew that from a guy named George Wu. When I was talking to George Wu was long. I'm talking way before he got a YouTube channel. He was always talking about surface area. He said the height of the motor doesn't mean anything. It's all the magnetic field. You need a certain grade. But George Wu was always telling me that the biggest thing is what you do inside the gap. And that's going to be how you focus the top plate and the bottom plate in their relation to each other. He was the first one to put me on that tack. Then coming on, came across one of my subscribers. Well, before I got interaction with my subscribers, when I started talking to, when I became a digital design dealer, talking to Joshua. And then my relationship developed with B2 Audio. All of these things came in the process about surface area. Surface area. It's trade off with going taller. The bigger is not always better. It's how you focus things in the gap. So I knew that, and I'm trying to teach that to y'all. By looking at what was other than what was being heavy saturated to you on what's that place? Facebook. On Facebook. So I could go off the beaten path, and I'm always trying to test to see certain things, what's possible. So I was always intrigued by that C7 motor. I was always intrigued by that C7 motor and the sound, because at the time when I was playing that C7, this back in 2013, 14, I told a certain manufacturer who we had a very good relationship with at that time. I said, hey man, this Crossfire crushing your version 2.8, crushing it, killing the Sundown XAV2. I took it in consideration or whatever, I guess. Uh, but a long time nobody knew about that, so it fizzled off, and that's because this motor from one end to the other is 7.25 inches. From one end to the other, it's got a wide booty, 7.25, seriously. And Crossfire was using that 6-spoke basket, which has got a 7 3/8 cutout. So people was having problem getting the wire and the speaker inside the box. Breaking off, wire coming off, terminals, this, that, and that. You had to really, to make it work, you had to take the terminals and turn them sideways. Stick the wire in sideways so the wire's not protruding here, and then you can get it inside the box. Or take the magnetic boot off. That was the only way you're gonna get that, because with the magnetic boot on, as soon as you put the subwoofer right there, the cutout, it was going right, it was stopping right there. Seriously, it was stopping right there. That's how wide the motor was. And so, because people didn't know what I'm trying to tell y'all about surface area, people looked at that short pancake design, that Crossfire, and said, man, I think I'm gonna get loud, because at the time, taller motors were out. Sundown had that SA, and particularly this was the time. This is when he was cementing himself, and nobody wanted to see that pancake booty. Nobody wanted to see that pancake booty. They wanted to see height, depth, size, girth. That's when it all came about, around 2013, 2015. And I knew then, because at that time I was just a consumer. I was doing the same thing y'all was doing. I was being subjected to media. What I seen on Facebook, what everybody was watching and playing with, I said, that's what made me bought the sub. That's what made me buy my first 8. I had a truck, and there was so much, I didn't know at the time, but so much was being directed toward me that I said, well, shoot, let me get this small driver. Everybody talking about the time of 500 watts, and I was like, 500 watts for an 8? That's crazy. And this guy said, let me try this thing out and see what's going on, because it was being used against me. I didn't know. I fell victim to it too. So, and somewhere along the way, I said, man, well, shoot, he can do this with that. Yeah, pancake boot is a bad visual. Baby, you bring me that Crossfire over there? You bring me that Crossfire box? Because I'm going to show y'all something. And then I'm going to show you the visual on this. But he did it. Okay, let me show me that. This say Crossfire, the white box. Underneath that, them right there over there. Underneath them things, the red thing. So it's got some weight to it, baby. So I started testing, different stuff, and the box open. I started testing different stuff, and I came across that Crossfire who had this motor, but it did not have the cooling that Johnny put on his. It did not have the cooling that Johnny put on his. Okay. I'm gonna show y'all in a minute. It didn't look like this, but this the top plate, the bottom plate, besides the changes, and the height of the magnetic slugs is the same. You can come on this side. Come on this side.
You want me to open it?
Yeah, you can. It's the same. The motor's the same. What Johnny did was say, okay, I like that magnetic field. It's got a large surface area. I put me a tight gap around that with my top plate and my back plate T-yoke design, because it's one solid piece. Then, and improve the cooling, I can use that magnetic field with my saw parts, because Cosmos is about sound quality, first and foremost. What's up, Matula? Sound Cube is about sound quality. So he took this motor. He took this motor. Here it is right here. You see how and now mind you, when this woofer came out, and let me stop. I still want a Crossfire C7 D1. This is my D1, yeah. I still want one. I know, but I wanted the soft parts here were good. And I just want to see if anybody knows what a mint condition Crossfire C7D1. Please let me know. Let me know. Okay, now. So he took this motor and he look now. Remember, back when this thing came out, this was not popular. He's shorter than him, and he's shorter than everybody today because this wasn't the look that was being pushed towards y'all during that time, and that was pushed so hard towards y'all still stuck on it today. Y'all still stuck on that mess today. So because of that, he was the he back in 20. Anybody that knows me from. He was look. You see it on here. He's rated 1,000 watts. Call. Y'all think I'm lying? Don't know my 8-inch history? Call Roger. You got a relationship with him. Crossfire C7. This wolf was out in 2013. 2013, 2014. That's when this wolf was out. 1,000 watt. The first 1,000 watt rated RMS 8. Couldn't get no ground with it. This was the loudest out at that time, and nobody knew about it except me and a couple of people that bought it. Yeah. Yeah. Seriously. I'm the only one that knew it. And a couple other people. I was on 8-inch forum trying to tell people about it. Nobody, because it didn't have the look. So they slept on it. I slept on it too. Kept on searching. So y'all see when I made the discovery, you still got my C7 manual, man. When I made the discovery what this wolf could do, what I do? What I do? Y'all know what I did when I made that discovery, man. I told y'all, I said, man, I know what to do now. I know what to do. Even though this wolf was rated 1,000 watts, they don't need it. They don't need it. I don't know what the sensitivity rating on that was. I don't think he listed it. The sensitivity on this one, you wide down into and he's gonna get them parameters up there too. Not so, cause I'm gonna tell you something. He's been operating. Cosmos has been operating under the wire, so to speak. Remember my drink. He been slowly but surely sticking to his roots, sticking to what he know works, playing it by ear, taking his losses here, taking his wins there, looking for people that can help push his product, that he can get a relationship with and deal with, carry themselves in the product in the right manner. He's with Team DB Addict. I think he has a good relationship with them. Johnny Arnaz is the owner of the company. Johnny Arnaz. Yeah, Spanish guy. I don't know what Spanish it is. There's a lot of Hispanic does not mean Mexican. He could be from Spain, whatever. He is of Hispanic origin. A Spanish guy. So that's who. So it's a minority. Okay. So he's been slowly but picking and choosing who he allows to sell his stuff. He's real. I'm telling you, Johnny is real. It's like real close knit. If you know him, you're going to have a good relationship with him, and you know his products do what he do. When I told him, I said, man, when we first talked, I said, man, I couldn't get the V1, the version 1. I still with the writing on it. Well, thank you. Well, I'm sorry you unsubscribed. I'm sorry you gone. So, so, and what I was saying before I read that, not negativity. I forgot all about the negativity. Hit my spirit. Well, anyway, so he's very close to who he let his products go to and who he doesn't let his products go to. You know what I mean? So I told him I couldn't get the hit, and I explained to him what I felt the problem was. All he said was, "Give me a minute, MB." What? He said, "Give me a minute." And give me a minute. Came out with the version 2. Okay, the versions did so well behind the scenes, but what y'all didn't see is it kept hitting 139, 139, 139, 139.2, 139.3. And then me and him going back and forth, and he said, so he actually did a soft part revision. That's it. He didn't have to change nothing else because the things that he put on top of the motor, the cooling, the the he enlarged his pole piece and the holes on the gap. That's all he did. He made that bigger. And then the top plate is already for this 2.5. It's already a tight gap, very very tight, because he believes in efficiency. So he got a D2 and a D4 model. One's 86 and 187 in efficiency. That's up there with BT Audio got the 86 and 87 as well. They don't need a lot of power. So that score that I just showed y'all they did, man, they did that on 100 and they did that on 1500 watt. They did that on a DDM 2500 at 2 ohm. Now that amp does do a significant amount of power, and I'm not getting no voltage loss. But they scored at 2 ohm. And boy, the sound quality is still there. It still sounds good because this is a very. I'm gonna see when you gonna put the parameters up, but the MMS on this joke is pretty high. You would think with the output like that, well, the deeper into the bass, some of you would all know, like I know, yeah, that's a heavy cone. Yeah, it's heavy. Non-press, this joke is heavy, like 179. It's up there. It's heavy. But if you need to get them, let me know. I've been selling some of y'all on sold Crossfire 2 already. But I'm sure now that I made them a king, people are like, oh Lord have mercy. Is it that good? Yes, it's that good. They're gonna be in there for a while. See, that's what I tell you. For something to be good, for me to take something out of my vehicle, first thing you need to do is be able to get that one, because that's what I like to listen to. Because I'm not finna take the DDEs out to put this in, then you fail, then I'm immediately got to take it back. It's too much work for me. So I do a lot of testing behind the scenes to see if it even qualify. And once the guy said, okay, I'll try it again, he good off the bat. So that's going to be in there for a minute until I find something else that I feel can get a 140. It's going to be in there for a minute. I'm finna test it for the durability. See how much abuse I could put it through. So I already tamed the king title. Now we're going to see just how much more abuse can I put it through. You've been abused. We're finna abuse it more now. Okay, what time is it? How much time is it? 20 minutes? Yeah, let me get to my lab. Let me get to some of these questions on the Q&A and we get going. Okay, Corey. What's up, Corey? What's the good Q class and tune inclusive? Hold on, this is the dude that said great Q&A, ha unsubscribe. So I ain't got to answer that question. I ain't got to worry about seeing him no more. Boom. You sure can't come here and dictate to me what's going on. That ain't finna happen. That ain't gonna happen. You get 2 on 1 on while up or while down. Pancake booty is a bad view. Yes, okay. Without giving away your secret, how do you experiment with port area? Ain't no secret. Ain't no secret there. That the program though. At the beginning though, just building between, and then sometimes just knowing the subwoofer and hearing in person. How do I experiment? You gotta keep building them damn boxes. Man, I'm telling you, that program knows quantifications. I don't care if you WinSD, Bass Pro Bot 6, speaker box. I don't care what you use. Josh has said it. Bobby has said it. Sometimes that program be wrong, bro. You can't totally rely on it. And I think because it knows quantifications. Quantitative majors. Qualitatives. Numbers don't lie. It does not know quality. You cannot put a number to quality. Am I making sense there, baby? I hope I'm making sense to you. You can't, Miles, you cannot put a number to quality. You have to play with our subwoofers, or you, from your aspect, buy a lot until you find the one that you like, and you get tired, and you find a sound. And you got some more money, and you say, let me see if I can find something that sound better than this. That's what I did it for years. Now I build boxes for a living, and I know different woofers have their own signature sound. They do. They operate on the same principle, but all don't sound alike. They all have their own signature sound. So having that knowledge, I know how to build boxes based on what somebody tell me they want, because it's almost like I know what the engineer is thinking. So I know what to do with their subwoofers. Some woofers need a lot of port area. Some of them don't. When I say secret sauce is I know who need what. Some of them need 16. Some of them need more than 16. Some of them, you better not put it in 16. Any subwoofer sound good in the box design for it. Peace. Okay. What would you what would you tune Eddie Hart, what would you tune a SVR 15 set the two on? Doesn't matter. Paired with a Scar 1200 watt. You're gonna set something based on the music you listen to. Ain't no I don't pick a setting. I don't pick a tune. You tell me what kind of music you listen to, and then I'm gonna tell you, cause the box is gonna do the work. That's when people tape all the X Max. That's good when you playing below X Max, and that's why they tell you that because that's how they do the hair tricks. You get the moving a whole lot, and you got 12, 15 woofers back there. Of course, hair gonna float. It's not heavy. Oh, you got a hair floating. I want you to Google how much a strand of hair weighs. And then, depending on the ethnicity of the woman, they're different. The lightest hair to float is the what do you call that? The European woman. The next heaviest hair is the black woman. Yeah, no, the heaviest hair is the black woman. Yeah. The next heaviest, I believe, is Hispanic origin, Asian, Indian. That black hair, that's pretty heavy. So when I'm telling the truth, I Google stuff like this. I see a blonde hair and I saw it's a natural blonde. I said, okay, that's pretty good. It's pretty easy to make that hair float. If what? Oh yeah, it's pretty easy to make that hair float. I ain't gonna lie. When I see a black hair, I look at the roots. That's all black hair, Indian. I said that hair a little heavier there. When we talking about like pound, it be some. You like, man, it don't weigh nothing, man. Hair don't weigh nothing. So when you get I seen a video of dude had, and one of the mega bills, dude had a black man with some dreads floating. I said, yeah, that's some pressure. Man had them dreads. He had a black man with some dreads. It was not down here. The dreads was out. I said, yeah, that's some weight. As far as hair is concerned. As far as hair is concerned. So you're attuned to the music you listen to because the box is gonna do the work. When you get close to the tune, Wolf ain't gonna move. The woofer gonna reinforce support. So depending on what kind of music you listen to. Ask me that later on. And I'll tell you what I tune it to. But it doesn't matter. The subwoofer, certain subwoofers like a certain tune is what do you call that? Misinformation. A subwoofer needs a certain tune, that's misinformation. Yeah. What else? Yeah, I think that's all the information I'm gonna give you on that because I want to overload you with too much. If you come back, once you get that answer, we'll come back to another question that you should ask me, but we'll see. God got the back ahead with I love him, man. He be all right. He might. If I remember his name though, I probably never answer him again. You can't do me like that. Okay, you can't do me like that, man, because I know I'm genuine. So once you start doing me like that, if I remember the name, you answer the question. I say, nah, man. You said you gone. Don't ask me now. Well, I know I'm seeing a ghost. You ain't back, is you? Hit the road. I bought that little Kicker QB8 Enclosure off of your recommendation. You did? I know this. I seen the dude name all the time, Van Whalen. That Kicker Q class is so nice on 500 watts. Going to grab one more before they gone. They still got them jokers out there? Dang. Should I get two more? And run all four on the M2500? Now, that would be cool to see this year. 4 Kicker Q class. 8s. On a DDM 2500. I know they sound good, man. I know they. Oh, which one? Raising K probably talking about the Cosmos. Yeah, I know they sound good. That be sounding. Think about it. I thought they ran sold out by now. Miles Badger. I've been trying to design a virtual box, and the port area is always off. You just not starting on them programs, man. Stay between. Don't go under 12. Don't go over 16, okay? Miles, so if you're trying to design, build your own, don't go under 12 and don't go over 16. I will tell you that. That's good for you to understand it. And then you're going to have to get years of, man, I done built thousands of boxes. Just in the 3 years, going on 3 years in April, I've been on this channel, I built thousands of boxes, man. Thousands of boxes. I done built in the course of a year. My friends tell you, for myself, I'm gonna build at least 50 to 100. What? My wife sit there shaking her head. For myself, for what y'all don't never see, for certain subwoofers I'm already building for, I might build a box and get the subwoofer and then see how it performs, particularly in these eights. See how it performs, and then modify, scale it all the way up for 10s, 12s, and 15s. So I said, okay, well, the 8 can do this and this. And according to the, okay, in the parameters, I'm gonna make the disc can do this and this, and then I just keep it going. Yeah, seriously. I told you, y'all thought I did this and was gone. Johnny knew I wasn't gone. Johnny knew I was still gonna come back to it. He knew that. He knew behind the scenes. I'm building when I got that hammer text up. He was like, man, you ain't heard nothing else about it. I'm still messing with it. I'm still messing with it to see if he can earn this. Now I gotta find off subject. I'll get back to Q&A. We gotta get back to I gotta get another gatekeeper. He ain't a gatekeeper no more. Oh no, he ain't a gatekeeper. He don't do that duty. Gatekeepers are still to almost make it. He out there. Welcome to the King Town. He do what he do. He has I'm saying this woofer here, and I was gonna tell y'all the port area. The box valve. You want to put it in 1.1. 1.1, just a little bit over 1. Not 1.2. You want to put it in 2 and a quarter. Definitely don't put it in 1.25. You don't want to do that. No, I don't want to do that. Put it in 2 cubes. Put it in 2.2. 2.2. You saw that a little bit? And then I ain't going to tell you my port area. No, I ain't going to do that. But 12 to 16 is somewhere between 12 and 16. 12 is in between. You can't go wrong with it. He going to perform. He going to perform. On music. And boy, look here. Ain't no, man, bro, ain't no wrong, man. I done built box for customers to turn around and build box. People, I'm not like my detractors, they want you to all about their subwoofer and forget everybody else subwoofer, but they act like they nice about it. At the end of the day, it's true. You don't buy my subwoofer, you buy somebody else's subwoofer. But the big boys don't care, man. Buy what you want. But some people, I'm better than everybody. I don't care what nobody, and try to make you believe that they ain't saying that, but they is saying that. And they're egging that on with all their people. But I said, I don't get mad when somebody say they be in their box. You can't wait. I ain't gonna help you build it though. You feel me? I ain't that bitch. I'm not DIY guy. There's a DIY guy. I'm not. But I'm not upset if I got customers that build them. I got customers, baby, I done build boxes for. I'm trying to remember this dude's name. Who turned around and built a box for himself and he liked it. He said, I want to build my box. Send me a picture. I said, listen. Gave him a thumbs up. That's pretty much all we do. I gave him a thumbs up. Then came back later, he bought a box for me. Why? He ain't time to build it. And he know if I get it from you, he said if I get it from you, I know it's gonna work. When he said, man, when I built the box, I just want to see if I can do it. I ain't tripping. I want y'all to understand something, man. Some y'all on this channel, y'all gonna come and go. Some of y'all consistently watching me, you're gonna fall off. Other people gonna keep on going, gonna come new. Some people I come in contact with Miles still think I got kicker 8s inside my truck. Some people think I got American base. They got the American base VFL 8s. They way back there. It's crazy, man. Seriously. So that's what my channel is about. You learning. So the whole premise of the channel teaches you the little bit I know about cardio and understanding that I can make anything sound good in the box designed for it. Understand the performance levels of the subwoofers you buying. Make sure you ain't getting somebody. Make sure ain't nobody pissing your leg telling you it's rain. Make sure you ain't buying the same sub over and over again. Talking about this loud than the last one. That's the whole point of this channel. And if you ain't got the time, tools, or technical, I can build you a box. That's the premise of this channel. Some people set up their channel. I think the DIY guy, he won't teach you how to do it yourself. Am I mad at him? Me and him message from time to time. Sometimes he be in the feed on the live. Well, I'm going to block him from coming to my channel. He teaches you how to do it yourself. Man, I ain't no sucker, man. I ain't never been no sucker, man. That ain't me. Not saying you calling me that, but I ain't saying that you call me that. But that's just how I am. I do my niche, my thing. Why you don't do larger subwoofers? I can't really run larger subwoofers. Every now and then I throw one up that is one of the brands that I back, but just randomly testing a 12 or a 10, and I ain't gonna never run it like that in my. But it was like I test a Cosmos 10 or 12 now. Well, I Ben could have did that. I mean, I just showed y'all like I got a Cosmos sound quality driver that ain't so. That ain't the sound quality channel. So y'all not looking at that. Y'all looking for loudness. So Cosmos is really about quality of sound. But when you get, I think he had one or two lines. He was amazed. He said, "Man, I knew it was a good driver." But he said, "Man, his accuracy. How you like?" All Johnny said when I said it, he said, "Oh, that's great. That's good." MB, how did it sound though with that much power on it? I said, "Huh?" He said, "Yeah, how did it sound?" I'm like, "Johnny, if they did the 1.4, I mean, come on, we know you're gonna get to a level. Everybody gonna get a certain level of distortion. You way up to 140, 50. He said, "Yeah, but did it really hit the low? Was it like enveloping, or was it dynamic, or was it static?" I'm like, "Man." So I like that though. I like when a company when a company, he just really don't sound good. And anybody that's got a relationship with Johnny, they'll tell you, man, he a good dude, man. Johnny, Joshua, J Home, Rusty Flowers, all the people that you get that I back, they good people, man. They good people too. They really trying to give you something. Oh, how much? Okay, quick. Okay. Uh, uh. Other than the man, oh man, dang, I can't get down there. Hold on, I'm trying to get this thing to go down. Okay. How much airspace do you need for a DD 1506 in a truck? Optimum 0.25 is the minimum. Optimum 3, 2.75 to 2.5 to 3. They got a real small displacement. They got a real small displacement, so I think point 0.5, 0.05 would have listed it. But if you do one of them calculators, you find it ain't most of these places when these subwoofers be off by at least plus or minus one. Maybe I always go under because I can see on the tuning it. The calculators they factor this, not realizing this is empty space, so that's not really no volume. If they say displacement is 0.1, it's really 0.08 in my book. Yeah, in my book. So Orange Kush made it. Yeah, he made it, man. MB is the subwoofers break-in time. Is the break-in time different depending on its manufacturer, or is the break-in time around the same on all subs? It differs by manufacturers. Differs by what you're using the woofer for. And also differs by how long you play your driver. So there is no a break-in time depending on how you play, what kind of music you listen to. If you're not listening to music that's moving bass notes between 30 to 40, in my opinion, it's probably gonna take you forever to break that subwoofer because it don't dig that low. Not everybody listens to music the same. Not everybody idea sub bass is the same. My idea sub bass is 40 and under. 40 being the high bass. Well, yeah. 40 being the high bass. But true, audiophiles will tell you bass begins at 150. Yep, bass period say 80. They call me, I don't know what they call me. Well, I think I'm a bass period. I believe it started 40 and under. What? Yeah, 40 to about 28. That's all you like? Ah, okay, I'm lying. 45 to 28. 45 being the high bass. Man, you crazy. This bass is 70 and 60. I know there is. I don't like it. Sound like bees in a can. I like bass 45 and under, particularly under 40. The closer you go to under 40, the more I like it. The more I like it. Okay. Van Whalen, will my Memphis PR 1,000 watt amp be enough to power for two of those kicker eights? You are the, yeah, because it does more. That's enough. That's enough power. Yeah, that's enough power. Love Q Class 12. No plans to build one. Just check for fitment. Okay, you got it. Okay, man. We good. We good, Miles. Have you put the kicker L78 in the mega cab again how do the new eights measure up to them? Well, I might put the kicker class in eights again, but see, you can't get them jokers again. You can't even. Once I know they take something off and be going like that, I might put them in it. I've been thinking about it. But you can't get it no more. It's hard to get, and they only got one location to get it from. So, uh, I doubt it. I doubt it. If I might this year. I don't know. But most of the time, I'm trying to review and give y'all subwoofers that's readily available that you can get your hands on. But if you gotta pay, you should be running them in your truck. Whether I got them in mine or not. Have you ever built any Series 6 or the Enclosure? I have, but I don't sell them on the channel. I have. I experienced with them about 5-6 years ago. From watching PWK and building one of his designs when he was having them listed on the website before he closed them all off, which was smart. I mean, you going through so much work to design the enclosures out like that. You should just be giving it away. That's your audio file enclosure and acoustic engineer. Don't make no sense to give away your intellectual property. So he closed it down. You can't even find. He used to have his designs you could go to PWK Designs and Google. Let me see. I ain't there a long time. You can put PWK Designs in the search box, and he would show you, and then all his hexabase, now they call themselves. It would show you like plans you could draw up. Oh, he did. Oh, they still here. Oh, shoot. Some of them are, well, he's got, now mind you, all his designs are made up for certain subwoofers. So he got ported boxes in, but yeah, he doesn't have, oh no, that's a Series 6 horse. And, he took them down, PWK. Oh, he got a little logo. He took them all down. He used to have a whole bunch of just, this little stuff he don't care nothing about. But he used to have a whole bunch of designs up there for people to see. Marvelous little wonders, and I built one of them Series 6 orders off one of his designs, and then I modeled off a DB Dynamics. And then I got into Bass Pro by 6, and then I said, you know what, because it's so tricky to mess up with them, so I don't sell them. If you want something about it that I can recommend for you that does something like that, and he messes with them heavy, Sub X Sounds, he sells designs. Sub X Sounds, the guy's on TikTok, he sells designs, and he messes with them Series 6 orders. In fact, that's the guy that did he took the DD, he did a 136, that was a Series 2 and 6 order. Yeah, Sub X Sounds, Ryan Chen. I call him I call him Baby MBE. Yeah, he messes with those. He sells designs. Now, mind you, in my opinion, when you go to somebody to get something like that, even with the guy that I used to recommend another guy, but he attacked me for some reason, so it doesn't make any sense for me to recommend him more, right, babe? My wife said, yeah, forget that name. But I used to always tell people, man, when I used to recommend the other guy, not Ryan Chen. But I told Ryan Chen the same thing. You know, people, their job is, if my job is box building, my price is my price. My price ain't what you said my price is. My price is what I said it is. So if you go to somebody to design a 6 order for you, because maybe you could build it yourself, and you say, hey, man, give me the design. I love my industry. I love cardio. If you come back and say, man, he said he wants such and such for that, ain't that crazy? Ain't nobody sheet of paper. Nah, I ain't no sheet of paper, man. That's that man's skill. See, let me tell you something. When you ask a question, whenever you ask somebody a question, there's a dollar bill attached to that. I'm gonna give y'all some real life stuff right here too. Huh? I'm gonna give y'all some real life stuff right here. Whenever you ask somebody a question, I mean, you don't know the answer. You only gonna ask, and if they give you the answer, the first thing they ask themselves, how much is it worth to you? What I'm finna tell you. Because in some kind of way, that means you don't know. And if I give you the answer, that means it's gonna affect your quality of life some kind of way. Mr. Chin is on your body. That's my man. That's my man, Subject Sound, man. Yeah, that's my man, Ryan Chin. Ryan Chin. Yeah, baby MB, man. He gonna be a Samology this year. And he actually, we talked, in fact, we talked for a long time yesterday. He was like, what sub should he take? See what I can tell y'all, because that's our private conversation. He got his channel, I got my channel. So we trying to decide what size, can I tell you, what size sub should he go with? Should he go with a 6.5 or 8? Or should he go with a multiple? And I said, man, he said, because everybody up there got big bills. I said, don't worry about what everybody else is doing. You got to worry about what you're doing. And a lot of people design. I like his designs. I done heard his design. Yeah. Yeah, I done heard it. I done heard his design. So, and I like him. I stand by him. Now, I know this man, box builders and people that sell designs popping up every day. If you got any, if you feel like you got any measure of respect for me and what I do, I like Sub X Sounds. You need a design, go to him. He specializes in the Series 6 sorts. Not really, like he probably could. He probably will too. He start building boxes and ported boxes. He might do that as well too. I don't know. But he sells designs right now. He sells designs. That's what he wants. That's what he wants to be known for, design. And he wants to do less is more. Yeah, less is more. So, I ain't gonna tell you what size sub he gonna go with, but I told him, do what you known for, man. Yeah, you ain't gonna do the numbers nobody else doing, but people that really into this stuff gonna realize, man, you taking one sub and doing this. You take one sub, yeah, whatever, but you taking one sub and doing this. So, and when you ask somebody a question, you don't you willing to pay them for their time, whether they building something or answering your question. It's still worth money. So any designer, whatever they charge, what they charge, man. I ain't finna tell you what that. I can't. Oh yeah, that's too much. Why would I do that? I don't know what all entailed him. I do know what's entailed, but I don't know what all he had to go through to come up with to answer your question that you didn't know. Because if you knew, you wouldn't ask. You do it yourself. So if you do it yourself, you can do it yourself for free. But if you're gonna ask somebody else to do something for you, you can't dictate their price, man. Only a person with not a lot of sense would do that. I ain't gonna call you the four-letter word. But okay. Ooh, that car more bump. Yeah, bump, homie. Will you build blow-through boxes for trucks? I haven't. I build ported boxes. I stay in my lane. Ported boxes. Some of them, these blow, I got an idea that I would do, but it won't be a fourth order for blow. That's what they call them blow through. Blow through ain't nothing but a fourth order, man. And it's just a catchy word, I guess. A fourth order. You sit in the bed of the truck and you cut your vehicle. I really don't build other people's designs. I don't. So I have not designed a fourth order for somebody to blow through in a truck because just haven't. Really ain't interested in it, I guess. I don't know. Just ain't done it. I could. I done built fourth order before, but I don't build fourth order people selling and shipping. For one, most people say that, then they realize how big it is, how big it's gonna actually be. And they're like, oh man, yeah, it's gonna be a freight charge, but ain't nobody walking that up to you. Ain't nobody walking that. My wife know how big them boxes is. Yeah, okay. Other than that, what age do you make for? Oh, I'm way down here, man. I'm tired of this thing. Yeah, okay. If you have a skill and that is your main source of income, don't worry about people want you to do free work. You can't. You can't, man. Are you willing to make a box for the NVX 8-year box the other day? I did. It's in the box right there. I'm playing with it. Don't you want me to break it in? You want me to? Don't you? I think I call myself being fair. So you want me to unbox it, take it out the box, put it in the box in 2 days, and then whatever it do, say, hey man, that's what it is. Come on, MB, the box sub ain't broke in. So it's right over there. Oh, y'all see it? That's it right there. That's the NVX. It's in the box. It's in the perfect box. Ray J, depending on how much power you want to throw to it. But just put it in one. Oh, my bad, baby. My bad. Go by the manufacturer's suggestion. I don't never vary for them anyway. I don't know, 0.5, I think it's 0.5 to 0.9. That's about it. Especially with the Rays. You don't go bigger than that. So DJ, are you playing? I have made a box for it. But I can tell you right now, I think I told y'all already got a real soft suspension. They ain't finna get real loud. I think it's gonna be like a 127, 128. Maybe. It ain't gonna be hurting. Yeah, it's gonna be hurting. It's got a real soft suspension. Super compliant suspension. I believe I can make the box 0.5, make him handle a little bit more power. But yeah, I'm gonna build a box for it, but he ain't gonna get no 140. Suspension too soft. The wall power supply got him moving. This wall power supply got him moving a good little bit. A good little bit. But he all right though. Every subwoofer ain't made to do what I mean. They not. That's why they give you that price point. This subwoofer here $400. It looked like it's $400. It looked like it's. I know what to look for. They said, yeah, he paid for that. He paid for that. You know, the new cars, most this was the first. So the ones y'all finna get is version 2 with a small revision put in with the ones that's in there now. But he got Cosmos on the gasket. I mean, it's a lot. It's stuff. It's certain things you can look at. So he paid a little bit of money for that. Paid a little bit of money for that. This the newest 7.5-inch 8 basket is out. You gonna pay for this? This right here gonna make your wolf. This basket alone gonna bring your wolf to about $200. Just this right here. Just this gonna bring your wolf to close about $200. If you keep it under $200 and you got this basket, that means this stuff here gonna suck. See, that's what I'm trying to teach y'all the business part. They all looking like they don't all sound alike. That's why I can look at certain stuff and pretty much tell what it's gonna do based on that price point. Sometimes, yeah, the price point be off, but y'all just be going by, it's just, when I say y'all, you cheap people, who be saying, oh man, that's too much to pay for 8. That's because you ain't heard nothing about maybe 2 or 3 of them. I done heard at least 20 of them. I'm always listening to them, so I know in my niche. That's why you come here. Small box, small space. Go see what the MBE say. Because I'm going to tell you, yeah, do this. I can look and tell you, yeah, he paid for that. Some of this stuff, yeah, cosmetic, color thing. But some of it, what's this material made out of? What's this? Boom. Okay, bam. Yeah, like that collar on here that you can't see. It's a collar, yeah. It aids the manufacturer to go down the line, but the benefit of putting that collar over that triple joint, you putting that stuff in there, you don't get no fit of this. Y'all see how much this joker was moving on them? Super efficient at signal. Super, you can overpower it and not be the problem. Because the glowing mindset, and it's the same thing George Wu was telling me off topic. I'm gonna get back to question and answer. This is the same thing George was telling me back when I was saying, what you talking about this atomic AP8, gonna keep up with this sub right here. You ain't got the, he said I'm more efficient. You ain't got to throw the batteries too short. Man, yes it, when I had my working pair of atomic AP8, I was like, damn. Through everything I knew about subwoofer construction. And I was just learning. I said, man, but this woofer here got a bigger motor than that Atomic AP8. Don't matter. So that's what made me start questioning the brand I thought was the baddest brand in the world. My wife was laughing. When I was buying all them 8, and that's when I said, man, this ain't, I started, why? They all look the same, but they ain't the same. They sure ain't. They sure ain't. It's all up inside here. All what I call the neck, the throat. They all got all just cause she got a good booty don't mean she got a good head. Boy, I should not have said that. That was a bad terminology. That was bad terminology, wasn't it? That was real bad. She got a real. But I said it. So we moving on. Now, hey bro, what's your opinion of what's your opinion of the DC Audio M38? I gotta pay over there. I gotta pay on that. I think it's a good 8. back when I didn't know anything about didn't have the meter at the time. I had two M38s. What happened in that Sierra, baby? That's a very good sounding drive. All DC audio stuff sound good, man. All DC audio stuff. This is what I want to put. DC audio, Cosmos audio, on that sound quality thing. Yeah, small sound quality, big performance. Don't really need a real big box. Yeah, seriously, don't need big box. Small box, big bass performance. So that's what I think about DC audio. They in my camp too. They got a King M4. Colin with a King title. I would say just about anything you put in your box with a 800 watts is more than likely going to be doing a 140. I say 8 out of 10 times. I doubt that. I can name you a couple of them. They stopped at 139. Hell, he was at 139 for a long time. For a long time. On music, because I ain't doing no burp score. And then finally, Johnny fixed it. Johnny fixed it. Version 2, they can do it, man. But if it's so easy, there should be a lot of people doing 140s on music on YouTube. That's one thing about YouTube. Once somebody sees somebody doing something, then they do it. So it was that easy. White shaking head, yeah, that easy. You would see a lot of people with you had to be a mid-size SUV, like a Mazda 6. What else be small like that, baby? Tesla. I don't know who else got a Chevrolet. I got my car here. I got the same room with say a Chevy Equinox with Chevy Track, something like that. It should be a lot of people with mid-size SUVs with 2.8s doing 40 scores on music. It was that easy. Music, bass on music, not bzzz, one frequency. 140 scores with 2.8s. It should be a bunch of them all over the internet. I'm not finding that many. There's a dude that did a 143 with two massive hippo 8 version ones. I love them 8s too. His video is about maybe 10, 12 years old. I remember one time we was on 8-inch forum and he was telling me, I was with this particular brand. He was like, man, you gotta try massive. And I said, and I hadn't got the knowledge I had now. And I was like, man, the motor ain't big enough. Woo, woo. It's too light. Woo, woo. Now that I know what I know, and came across that same massive hippo version 1 and heard it and played with it, another highly efficient driver. I was like, whoa. I wonder what massive finna do, man. I'm off subject there. I know I'm off subject. I wonder what massive finna do, because that force line is gone, and they told one guy they're gonna bring him back, restock him, because I want to mess with them forces again too, man. Okay, man, come on, man. Okay. Uh, Kill it. For F-150 without a seat there, what H do you recommend other than the 608? You can't do 608 on the F-150 with a seat. You can't do 608 without a seat there in F-150 unless you're going to cut that hole on top of the box, which looks ugly. It's got to be entry level 8, you know. I don't really deal with a lot of Rage, that DB Drive GO. It's got to be the small, like 4.5 and under. Mountain there. You ain't gonna get no big performance out of it. You definitely gonna be an interest level there unless you got a Neo motor. I think you could put a DC Audio M38 in there because I did the motor. The M3, not the M4. The Digital Designs 1108. Cosmos ain't got nothing. The Kicker Comp R8. The Kicker Q Class. And Solo Barrett. to all your rage. Sir Vega, VMAX 8. Something on lines there. Maybe what box size do you make for any run 2 body or Rampage a 1.5, 1.75, 1.5? AMB, I was wondering if I should, Dustin Jesse, if I should go with a double baffle or a triple baffle for 4 sundown ZVK 12 on the saw cam, trying to get the tune around. I'm just on the fence about it. Man, you looking for clout. You just want to talk. Envy, bless my brother. Envy, do you make curve? No, I don't make curve port boxes, bro. I don't see the benefit of it. There's no, they do look nice. I have made plexiglass boxes. There's some plexiglass boxes I make people on the channel. The curve ports do look nice on one end, but it doesn't provide any acoustic performance. And then I make my living building boxes. I'm not going to spend that much time on a box for that price unless I charge you the price point, which I don't think you like. Because I don't argue when people say, "Man, he want this to put a curve port in," or "All you gonna get for me is." Well, then you do it. If you think he wants too much, you do it because you can't argue that man price. I hate people that do that, man. Man, Chevy want too much for their truck. How you know? Build your own damn truck then. What's name want too much money for this? How you get to tell? How do you get to decide what's too much for? Huh? I don't get that. And then when you bring it to me oh, I get it make me it make me feel like why? It's like the other day, man. I'm in the UPS store. Listen, babe, check this out. I'm in the UPS store. Man loads up his box out of his car. I watched through the window, take his box out the car, put it on a dollar. He came in and got the dollar at the UPS store to mail it out right the hood, right? You listening to me? You're not listening to me. You're not, why?
He's talking to them.
Oh, okay, well, I'm not going to talk to you. I'm going to go back. You want to talk to me when you want to talk to me. You just ain't got, don't worry about it. No, I don't want to listen now. I want to talk to lost about time. I don't even want to talk no more.
Don't talk to me.
I ain't talking to you. I wasn't talking to you. I was just talking in general. And you haven't heard your name because I forgot it for a minute. We'll make sure I remember it.
Oh, okay.
IMB, I took your advice with my DV drive G7 G7 Question. What 2.8 or 4 6.5 would you recommend for my 18 Silverado with 2.5 seat lift? I love my 1 G7, but I want to go louder. I told you that. I told you that. I told you that. I don't know if I built him the box or sold him the 8. I said, man, you sure you just want to buy one? Why? I said, because the base bud going to hit. At least with 2, it's going to be a while for it to hit. What would you recommend? And here's another question I said I got enough of y'all up here. When people ask me what do I recommend for a truck, there is no recommendation of subwoofer. Any subwoofer will pay in a box designed for it. You said you can run 2.8 or 4 6.5. Whatever you can afford, bro. You know the prices. There ain't no recommendation. I don't do that. I'm asking you, what's your budget? What you willing to pay? Do you want the DDs? Or do you want a more affordable option like, baby, what's in my camp? What's the most affordable stuff I got in my camp? The DC and the B2 on the arrays. No, the Kicker, Comp R, and the Solar Berry. Yeah. I think that's the cheapest, but the cheapest 8 that I did recommend, because you asked me, I'm going to sell it to you, I guess. Then it's going to be that Solar Berry 169 or the digital design. Anywhere along there, what's your budget? That's up to you to decide. Whatever you pick, the box is going to sound good. That's for me to do. If you don't pick nothing I sell, cool. I'm still going to read the parameters and make the box sound for the subwoofers you got. That's it, bro. There ain't no recommend to it. It's what you willing to spend. Because one thing was sure, when we just talking about, the box price ain't going to change. I don't care if you put yourself in there. Straight up. Pick. You said it, and it's all facts. That's all I do is facts, man. I finally got my blue box installed, and the entire system up and running. So far, really impressed with everything. Blue. D working from Tune DSP. That is the Fink. That's Kidness Bridge. We got the blue box in the
Wrangler.
Ram single cab.
Oh.
He helps our troops. He helps our troops. Oh man. Damn, I close my eyes that hard. Okay, can't see. Complete DUI. Complete DI of me and my son. Oh man. Oh, you did it. You and yourself. You and your son. That's great, man. I like that. Mm. I'm working on something for you. Wise Audio is working on something now. Wise Audio, he sent me a 12. I still have that 12. He sent me that 12. How long ago you sent me that 12, Weiss? Weiss sent me that 12 over a year ago. I unboxed it, listened to it myself, never did nothing else with it because I decided, I think I told him, I said, man, I can't do nothing with this 12. Meaning that who gonna value my opinion on this 12? And you ain't even got an 8 stamped. So now I'm reading Weiss Audio and he says he's working on something for me. That's good. Weiss Audio, Alabama. This is what I'm gonna tell you right now. Please do not use that 6-spoke basket. Nah, I'm saying you can use a 6-spoke basket. Please, please give me something. Well, no, he's just not starting. So he's gonna need open source design. I would prefer. No, I can't say that. I can't say that. I'm gonna leave it alone. Do
Bring
whatever
it
you gonna.
on.
Just bring it
Bring it
on. My
on.
wife, she just bring it on. We gonna see. We gonna see, baby. You got something new. Weiss Audio, because this what this, I don't follow the mainstream here. Most of them up there hate me, made a meme of me, paperclip. I'm glad. Keep it. Hey, like you know, this how we saying that. Keep it simping, pimping. Keep it moving, man. I don't care. It don't mean nothing to me, man. Mm-hmm. You happy? Talking about me? Good. I'm happy. Because you talking about me. Is there a price difference? Anyone gonna pick their box up? Yeah. Oh yeah, if I ain't got to ship it to you, it's a price difference. Because you paying the shipping. I'm not paying the shipping. You paying the shipping. Yes, there's a price difference. You ain't got to pay the shipping, get it shipped to you. You know, stay in a hotel room. Some people come from a long distance to pick up their box, Courtney. And when they hear videos, some of them they tell you, Matthew Gwynn came from, I think, Missouri. Matthew Gunn, yeah. He in there. Yeah, he long way pick his box up. That's on you, man. How you doing, Dr. MB? I just got home catching up on MB. What's up, man? Hammering you can't wait to take my bill. I ain't hammering down, man. You know, I lost a subscriber, got mad 'cause I ain't jumped through a hoop for him. But I keep it real, man. Sometimes my honesty is brutally, it hurts. But it is what it is. I can't help but to be me. I'm definitely not the 21st century, man. I'm not. Hey, I can't hardly talk. That they say when you can't talk, man. I sure can't. A lot of stuff I can't do, but a lot of stuff I can do, and I do very, very well. So watch yourself. What are your thoughts on Gately 8? Planning on getting one of the boxes and 4H for my Tundra 2020. You need to talk to Gately about that. I'm not gonna fall in y'all trap, man. I ain't gonna fall over. Not this dick roll. I ain't gonna fall over that trap, man. I ain't got nothing to say about Gately. So you need to ask Gately about his subwoofer. Because he's a box builder and he came out with subwoofers. You need to ask him about him. See what he thinks about
And he
him.
can tell you more
Yeah.
about his product.
Oh, yeah. I live in North Carolina. Georgia ain't no problem. Hope you're doing okay. Any more questions, man? 'Cause I'm coming up on an hour. Oh, I done left an hour. Oh, I'm finna get out of here. Weiss Audio, looking forward to, man. I still got your number. I'm gonna text you, man. Hey, y'all be blessed. New King on the block has MBE stamp for approval. You can get them from me. You can get them strictly off the website. Of course, you get them from me. You might get some savings. Especially if you get in the box. For them as well. What else I got to say? So they're gonna be in there for a while. So we're gonna do some more testing on. We're doing durability. Gonna get some more meter scores out of them. Then I'm gonna look back into the EP 800 because he said he did a small soft part revision on that as well, but he really didn't. It's not going to change the model number because he said he's not getting into that. If he do something small, he can just do a little small tweak on the fly because he's a small company. See, that's the benefit of being a small company. You can make things happen faster than when you're a large company because you buying them, but you might not buy that many of them. When you a large company, say like DD, Sundown, Kick or whatever, they can't make changes that fast because orders, they not buying 500 of these subwoofers. They trying to stock the entire nation, and sometimes they sell overseas, so they might buy 10,000 of just these. So before they can get to a new revision, they gonna have to sell those off first, because you're just not gonna bring that in. Because even once you call this a new revision, then nobody gonna buy the old. I understand. I didn't like it, but I understand why Kicker got rid of the Q class. Because if they finna bring something else, you ain't gonna buy it. If you soon, y'all love the word new. Y'all love that word new. Even if they ain't giving you nothing, you love the word new. Well, some people, if they ain't really giving you nothing, they ain't gonna call it nothing. They'll just say, hey man, this something we just did, cool, because he might order, he a small company. I don't know how many in, but I'm just gonna throw a number out there. Maybe it's 1,500 for the entire nation. I don't know. So he can, once things sell out so fast, you should be able to move 1,500 of these easy. Eights, because eights is the new thing now. Small space, big base, everybody doing eights. Everybody. People that got SUVs doing eights, and they shouldn't be doing eights. They should not be doing eights, but they doing eights. So then he's able to, hey man, my next batch, when you see, hey, go and send them in there, sell this out. So he's able to move stuff rather quickly, listen to the public. That's when you're a small company. You're able to do that. Then when you start getting larger, things fall by the wayside. You can't move as quickly. That's where, for instance, Kickers at. They hear you. They hear you. I hope they give us a Solo X8. But they hear you. But it takes time. A lot of stuff got to be moved. A lot of people got to come in agreement because it's a lot of, we buying, man, them Solo X's, you think they bought 5,000 of them? They got them, they like they say. So then it's starting to hit. You don't hear Kicker talking about they run out of stuff like you go to some other. We wait for new back. No, they don't. Why? Because every time a container truck, when they hit, they keep hitting. You feel what I'm saying? When they first started them tens, they do the tens first. They ain't gonna never run out of tens. Why? They gonna keep hitting. They gonna keep hitting. Every time the container drop, they drop them. They drop them because their name's so big, they sell so many. So when you get something small like this, they can move rather quickly and get approved. I mean, I'm impressed with this, man. 1,500 watts, man. 140. The 4 rides, 1,500. I got two D2, not D4. 2 D2 in the truck. Baby, hand me that Cosmos audio box before I close the channel. So I can let them know. Yeah, that Cosmos audio box right there. You see it right there? Right there on the floor. It's empty. It's empty. Right there. Say Cosmos audio. Boy, I love my wife to death. That is so cute. Y'all do that on purpose. The box say Cosmos audio right there on the floor. It would bite you. Can you look to the left?
This? Oh.
Good Lord Almighty. To the left.
Oh.
Lord have mercy. Yeah, deep down in there. Oh, yeah. Don't bend no knees. Oh, I like that. I like that. Don't bend no knees, shorty. Oh, that's what he with the box. Hey, mad at me. You talking so nasty. Right. You mad me because I be talking nasty. The boys don't know. Yeah. Show y'all something. My word's golden. Oh, damn. I can't get this box out here. There we go. Yeah. There you go. What that say? EP8 D2? Y'all see that sticker? D2? Factor that in, y'all decision about if that's a good subwoofer or not. Yeah. It's the second box. And this is the version 1. Those are the version 2. D2. Yeah. Oh, y'all see? Oh, make sure y'all maybe see that sensitivity. 86 dB. Yeah. Frequency response 57 to 67 hertz. The F is 57. 2-inch black aluminum on CCA wire. He gave up that little bit of information. Yep. 900 watts RMS, 2,000 watts peak. But you're not gonna need it because the sensitivity is so high. Not gonna need it because that sensitivity is so high, man. Oh, they're priced if anyone comes pick their. Oh, that's I already said that. You want to so everybody want the solar waves net. Well, peace. Talk to y'all later, man.